Yo, what's up? It's Friday. That means it's time for another episode of the No Tracers podcast. Welcome to the show. If you've been wondering what goes on behind the closed doors of abandoned places, if you want to know the stories of the people who explore the rot and decay, well, this is the podcast you've been looking for. I'd like to welcome you to No Tracers. All right, guys, what's up? So there is also a video component to this episode. If you want to watch it, head over to the No Tracers Urbex YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. Appreciate you. This week on the podcast, I am speaking with Keeper of the Second. I know I've had him on a bunch, but he's the homie, and he's about to embark on another urban exploration boxing fight. It's coming up in a week, and so I wanted to touch base with him and see how he was doing, how his training was going, and what he is expecting to come from the fight. So, without further ado, we're just going to jump right in. If you want to follow me on social media, everything's down below. If you want to get a photo book, again, down below. All right, let's jump in. Keeper of the Second, welcome back to the show. What's up, dude? What's going on?
I've been good. I'm ready. I mean, shoot, we're 8 days out now. 8 days out for the next Urbex fight.
It's crazy.
So it's been honestly, since December fully. Jay, UrbexLiving, and I, my opponent, nonstop every day, consistently. Hey, what about this spot? What about this spot? What about this spot? Nah. He was like, hey, I got these spots. I'm going to go check it out. Send my crew out there, maybe send some other Urbexers out there to check it out. Nah, not good. Cops left and right, whatnot. And we came up to this one. He's like, hey, let me check this out. Let me talk to the owner, stuff like that. So he's been in talks with the owner. And it's like, we still want to keep it the urban kind of style fighting. But, we got the opportunity. The owner was like, fuck yeah, let's do this shit.
Sick.
So it's happening. It truly is happening again. We both want to apologize to everybody. Hey, understand this is short notice. We've been in the works. We've been in the background just trying to figure shit out.
Yeah.
So weight's good. Fight is good. I mean, I'm ready to give everybody a show. Don't know how many motherfuckers are showing up, but hey.
Yeah. So
future keepers will figure that out.
Yeah. So are you publicly saying the place, is this open to everyone? Because last time obviously we kind of kept it low key, and because it was in an abandoned place, so it was a little harder we didn't want to have 30 people show up, you know what I mean? So yeah. It's how is it different this time?
So I mean, honestly, people have been asking, is this owner going to be there? Is the owner approve it? Yes, we have gotten permission. Owner will be there. It is $5 a pop. So
love it.
So it is going to be, it's cheap. So come out, come enjoy your time, intertwine, trying to bring the community together for one thing, and plus to have a good fight. Who wants to see a good fight? I guess honestly, the main thing is we have permission.
Yeah.
We have permission to do this. We're still trying to keep it too closest to the Urbex kind of style deal, but have to change some rules around and stuff like that. But
right.
It's going to, in the long end, it's going to work out.
Yeah, and people are going to say what they're going to say regardless about it being you guys being allowed to be in the place. That I'm sure there's going to be people that listen to this that leave comments, because they always do,
they always have something shit.
This isn't the same. If you could walk on water, they would say you didn't know how to swim.
You didn't do it.
You can't.
We need to be there.
There's always somebody that's gonna shit on everything that we try to do, whether it's Urbex or otherwise. There's always haters, and there's always people that are, no matter how you do something, there will be people that say that you can't do it because they're not doing the thing. So it's people will say what they say, and I think it's dope. I think it's dope that you got permission to be in a place, because that takes away the anxiety of potentially getting
they don't know how
arrested.
Much anxiety we had last time. They don't know. We were like, oh my god, now what's going on? What should we do? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I sent the invitation out to them, so hopefully maybe they'll be coming out. I've been since I'll post yesterday, I've been receiving people from all over the states. People coming from the states are coming to possibly watching it. I think maybe one person coming from Canada,
Nice.
and then people from overseas have been messaging me like, dude, we don't care what time it's going to be. We'll watch you at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Oh
You
yeah,
know,
you
we
could
want to
you could
see
live
this
stream
fight.
it now. You could live
Yeah,
stream this one
we're
because you
going to
don't have
stream
to
it.
sick. That's perfect. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and for people listening, like I'm not gonna be there. I've got some shit going on that I gotta take care of, so I'm like bummed that I'm not gonna be there, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta be responsible for your
Yeah.
shit. So I'm working on my stuff on the side, but you know, I'm there in spirit. I'm fucking as much a
Hell
part of this as
yeah.
anybody else, you know. So but yeah, I mean, and you asked me like, when are you gonna fight? When are you gonna fight? Like, who would I fight? Who would I
I don't
fight?
know. I mean, whoever wants to fight, you know, it's
Let's go.
I,
Lace up.
let's go. Let's
Lace
go.
up.
Let's just have some fun. You know, there's a lot of perks. There's a lot of things to the whole fighting aspect, you
Yeah,
know.
of course.
Just a good challenge, good fight,
Yeah,
having
and
some fun.
for sure. And now that my hand is healed up, I for people that don't know, I fractured my hand boxing. I got a boxer fracture back in November,
Yeah.
so now my shit's good to go. So I'm gonna get back in the gym and start training again. So yeah, tap me in. Let's go.
Let's go. This has honestly has been the worst weight cut. Dropping what I think last time when Jim and I fought, I came into like 180, but then fighting time, I came in at 192.
Yeah,
So I've since then I've been dropping like, and then all my health last year, as quote unquote, I have cold feet. I
yeah,
don't.
right.
All I had to deal with my heart. So that was the
Exactly.
main priority. I had to step
Yeah,
back, you know, take priority in that. You know, I want to shoot a huge thank you to Jay for waiting UrbexLiving for a full year to fight me,
yeah.
and it's actually happening in a week. So that's exciting.
That's crazy. What else is going on as far as like the Urbex side of your life?
That's
That's
training.
it. Just
That's it.
training.
Just
Just
it's
focus.
nonstop. Like since my coach and I have put head towards this fight, we've been training since September every fucking day, putting
Wow.
hours left and right, trying to, better my health, better, moving, shit like that. So it's
For
a,
sure.
if Jay's seeing this and then Jay has seen the old fight, my friend, go with a blank canvas. Everything has changed. I
Yeah,
hope you're
yeah.
ready.
And like you have or he has material to watch, you know what I mean? Like he's got
Yeah.
past things that he can watch now and like for you, like where do you think he's at as far as like training goes?
As we'll call them the unknown.
Yeah,
So the unknown has been watching this individual. I've been in contact with them left and right, watching, seeing how this guy works, seeing what he does left and right. Unfortunately, it has taken urbexing as a major priority than training.
sure.
So for me, it's going to be an easy fight.
I mean,
You know,
yeah,
yes,
that
I had my New York City, but that was only
sure.
my New York City trip. That was only 4 days, but
Right.
still, I trained there. I was shadowboxing. I was running. I was doing my stuff that I
Sure.
needed to do.
Yeah, I'm super interested to see the outcome of this. Obviously I'm going to be watching the stream and
Hell yeah.
um you know, I'm very very interested in to see what comes of this and like what do you want to do after this? Do you want to keep fighting urban explorers? Do you like who do you have your sights set on? And I know the answer, but like I think everybody knows the answer, but
I mean, I've been called, yeah, everybody's like, you know, 4 years ago, I quote
yeah,
unquote retired and stuff.
sure.
But back then, I wasn't in a right mental state of retiring from this community. You know, now I know where I want to end my goal
Yeah,
in this community. I just, like I said, I keep saying to everybody, I want to go out with a bang,
sure.
take out the old king, as they all call him, and become the new king of the urbex. So, there's a couple individuals who have called me out privately, have continued given this community false information about me, false accusations about me in this community. And yet there's still, I have all screenshots, including the individual that we talked about prior to this recording.
Yeah.
So all that will be revealed the day of the fight. I That switch is flipped. I
Yeah.
give two shits.
Yeah.
We risk our lives in this community. We risk our lives in this community, as well risking our lives with individuals that we barely even know in this community.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Once that trust is gone, it's gone. You become my
Absolutely.
enemy.
Yeah. Especially in Urbex, because we have to like rely on each other, because you're like taking care of each other when you go into these places, So if you're going to start talking shit, like you got to there's no room for that. There's no room for the two-facedness in this community, and it's like I see it time and time again, and we've talked about it privately, how like people that we used to be homies with are now like they're not at all, nothing. It's like
Nothing.
they completely flipped for what? Like why?
They're just trying to become the next,
Trying to clout
exploring
chase.
with Josh.
For sure.
Exploring with Josh as the majority of this community comes. I just want to humble the individual, so we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, well, hopefully they'll step in the ring and you can humble them with your fists. We'll see what happens.
I mean, who knows? Like, I'm low-key excited because there's some individuals who I truly want to meet in person.
Sure.
We've been talking for years,
sure,
6-7 years, and
Yeah.
we're finally meeting. And as well too, it's like I'm excited and interested on seeing who actually truly shows up.
Of course.
So that's gonna be some fun time on next Saturday.
Definitely. Well, hey man, I wish you the best. I'm very excited to watch it, and I'm rooting for you all the way, every time.
Appreciate it, Kay.
Of course, man. I hope you are excited for this upcoming boxing fight in the Urbex community. It should be good. UrbexLiving versus Keeper of the Second. Very excited for it. It will be live streamed probably on both of their Instagrams. I'm sure they'll do a collaboration live stream, so you can take a look at that whenever it happens. Very excited. We're obviously going to talk to Keeper after the fight, and I'm probably going to get UrbexLiving on the podcast as well to talk about his side of everything. Super stoked. This episode was fun. It was a short one. I hope you guys liked it. I wanted to bring you an update this week since it is Friday, and I know a lot of you guys are gearing up for a weekend of exploring. Hope you have a great time doing so, and I hope that this got you through your commute to the Bando, or got you through the Bando. I don't know where you listen to this show, but I hope you like it. Thank you guys for listening. My name is Kay. I'm known as No Tracers, and if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you're into urban exploring. We talk about it a lot on this show. So, yeah. Thanks for listening, tuning in, watching, subscribing. Appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you want to come on the No Tracers podcast, hit me up. No Tracers on Instagram. All right, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Stay strong. Keep enduring. Go out. Go explore something. And remember, leave no trace.